How's everybody doing?
Good.
Well, whoever said good the loudest gets the first frag. So how is everybody doing? So I'm Jorell. I'm one of the owners of Reef Monsters, as many of you guys know. First of all, I'll talk about the importance and how to be a really good fragger. The number one thing you need to do to be a really good fragger is grow a really good beard. Now, a lot of people don't understand the importance of that, and my wife thinks I need to frag it, but I told her, honey, this is a showpiece, and until it becomes a mother colony, there's no fragging. So that's the first thing. It also serves a dual purpose. Sometimes I'll be in the back of my shop. I don't have egg crate to put all my little frags on. You just tuck them in the beard and you go out there and you pull them off and you put them in the tanks. It's really...
You can see that today, right?
Yeah, that's part of the demo, actually. So, anyways, thanks everybody for coming out. We brought a lot of corals from the shop today, a lot of stuff that weren't even on display. We got Blastomus and Merletti, that's an Australian piece, it's really nice. I'm calling it Reef Monsters limeade, similar to Vivid's limeade, Acropora. It's a really big colony, but it's beautiful. And then we brought a bunch of softies, we brought a chalice. And up here, as you see, there's a few different pieces of equipment. Right here, this is a Griffin bandsaw. It's a wet saw, it's got a diamond blade. If you're doing a lot of commercial fragging, you probably already have one of these. If you're cutting like 1 or 2 frags a week, I would not recommend it, but I mean, if you're trying to do top of the line, it is pretty quick to do frags with. In essence, it's just like a blade that you can just 8-can colony, what have you, just run it through the blade, and it cuts like a knife through butter. So it's a really good piece of equipment. Most of you guys don't have those, and so what I brought is my favorite tool. It is the Dremel. It's got a diamond blade on it. The purpose of a diamond blade versus just a standard like grinding blade is it won't heat up the coral. It'll cut it really cold. It won't heat up the whole stock. So it only damages really the part that you're actually cutting. They also last a lot longer than just a grinding blade. They are like 20 bucks just for the little blade, but in my opinion, it's definitely worth getting the diamond blade over just the grinding blade. And then we also have the infamous frag cutters, which I think are pretty self-explanatory. You just cut frags with them. And then this is also my favorite tool. I don't ever frag, well, I do if I'm using that, but if I'm just using my diamond bit Dremel, it's a flathead screwdriver. The reason I always having one of these is, say on an SPS colony, you're cutting the base, but you don't want to cut three arms off it. You can cut one, start cutting one, put it through the hole that you cut, and kind of pry it so it kind of breaks off pieces. So it's in my opinion a lot more effective on making individual frags with SPS or even softies, even Zoes if you're cutting the rock and you don't want to sit there and Dremel for an hour. You can just start a crack, go in, pop it, and make a bunch of frags a lot quicker with that. So yeah, without further ado, I think we're going to start here.